Think for another. Let's play Pokemon Emerald. In the last part, we took on a beta form of, I guess you could call it a beta form of the Elite Four, or a miniature form of the Elite Four. Any way you want to describe it. In this part, we're going to be doing some trainer battles. But today's gameplay is not important. Not really, because we're just going to be battling a lot of trainers. What is important, anyway, is January 14th. Unbeknownst to me, apparently there was a Nintendo Direct. And I didn't make a video. But I'm making a video now. And it's the day after. And I'm just gonna, I have these written down. Things, like the important things that you're supposed to take out of that Nintendo Direct. And I'm gonna be talking about them today. Some of them, you might be interested in. Some of them you might not be, like me. But we're gonna be getting underway. A lot of the first crap is just gonna be me saying, "Hey, they talked about this," and then it gets better as we go on, and there's gonna be some more stuff I'll be talking about. So wait, real quick. After this battle, I'm gonna be switching, and then I have to get something from my noon. All right, real quick. Fire Emblem for the 3DS is coming soon. Puzzles and Dragons is this puzzle game that's coming out. Obviously, it's puzzle games in the name. And from my understanding, it's getting like a Mario puzzle game shipped along with it because to Nintendo, Mario makes money. Anything with Mario on it, just instant money maker. After that, we have Pokemon Shuffle, which is coming for free. It's supposed to help you get ready for puzzles and dragons. Think of it from the video that I watched. I didn't actually watch the Nintendo Direct itself. I watched YouTuber. I watched a YouTuber talk about it, and they gave their thoughts. And they said that it's basically going to be the Pokemon version of Candy Crush, where you can only play for a certain amount of time. And if you want to keep playing over and over and over again, like in a row, you have to pay for that, which I find to be stupid. So I won't be picking it up. After that, we have Wii titles coming on the Virtual Console for the Wii U. It's a thing. I mean, to my understanding, I thought the Wii U played Wii games like physical, like disc of the Wii, but maybe I was wrong. Possibly, probably. I don't know. I don't have a Wii U, so I wouldn't know. But for week 1, everything is $10. After that, everything is going to be $20. Or so far, what's been said and what's been released is going to be $40. After that, Kirby's Rainbow Course is going to be coming out for, I think it was the Wii U, and that's going to have Amiibo support. And I actually switched this time. I didn't just, mess up. No, I actually switched this time because I started paying attention to the game really briefly. Extremely briefly. Anyway, so after that, we have the next wave of Amiibos coming out, which is Charizard, Pac-Man, and Ness. And there's going to be some others, but that's all that I know of that's coming on this second wave. And also, Marth is getting a return. Marth is coming back as an Amiibo. Apparently, all the people who buy them in a sincere bulk and then sell them for absurd amounts of money on things like eBay. Apparently, they got a whole bunch of Marths, and the public did not. So they're gonna re-release them. So I feel sorry for the people who paid absurd amounts of money from other people on eBay because they wanted to get the Marth Amiibo. I'm sorry. That's not my fault. The only Amiibo that I would actually plan on getting is probably Link because hey, that's my name. And I'm called Wild Link, but I'm not what you call the biggest Zelda fan. I don't have all the games. I've only finished 3 of the games. Twilight Princess, Ocarina, Wind Waker, and Link to the Past. So 4 games. And I'm working on a 5, which is Spirit Tracks. Oh, wait, and then a Link Between Worlds. So that's 6 out of like the 15 or so games. But that's only like one playthrough, except for Link to the Past has 2. But I'm working on it. I really am, and I'm working on it. So I want to do Skyward real quick. I'm going to talk about planning. I want to do Skyward Sword. I want to get at least 3 playthroughs of that in before, and then the 4th one will be the Let's Play. And then after that was Ocarina, so I can take a little breather there. And then while I'm doing Ocarina, I'll get people together and we'll do the 4 Swords. No, wait, I lied. Because after that comes Minish Cap, and then 4 Swords, and then Ocarina Splits. So I'm going to have to do some sincere playing, and I'll probably do that while videos are like rendering and uploading and stuff. And this is the rate in which the game is being portrayed is really dropping. I don't know why this video, like usually it drops like 90, but right now it's like going to like 69. But I don't know. Anyway, back to the Nintendo Direct. Mario Party 10 is coming out for the Wii U, and that is also launching with its own set of amiibos. Of course, Mario themed. And is that... Oh, Splatoon comes out in May. And what's cool for the amiibos is that on the new 3DS, which, yes, I will be getting to, they're going to have amiibo support on that. And that's coming... and that's going to go all the way back to Smash 3D, and there's going to be amiibo support for that. So it's cool that they're going back and adding content for stuff. Real quick about the game. We cannot use the cable cart because these two are passing it. And they're talking about Groudon here. Or, yeah, I think that's what they're going to be talking about. They're going to, like, let it slip. Oh, I thought they let it slip, but that must be somebody else. No, wait, that's in the magma hideout. I think somebody lets it slip. Like, I can't tell you about Growl. Oh, crap, I just done messed up. Alright, real quick, up here to the left, there's going to be a strength bullet that we cannot take care of yet. Or, can we? No, we can't, because we don't have the Lava Ridge badge. I'm not good. There's 6 TM if you go up after you do the strength thing, and then there's a Firestone at the bottom. Or I flip the 2 of those around. Either way, there's a Firestone and a Toxic TM that you can go pick up if you want to get that. I will not be doing that because I don't need either of those items, although I could use them to sell, so off screen I might go and pick them up. But it's just not worth my time to do it now. So we'll switch back over to Combustion real quick. And we will continue our way through. So that's the first half of my list. I did these on sticky notes thinking that it wouldn't be a lot, but it turned out to be a lot. So that's sticky note 1 down. The next one is riding on the fan fest of... You know what? Hang on. Real quick. I want to get something else out of the way because this is just going to flow into 2 other topics that were talked about. So real quick. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. The Mario vs. Donkey Kong series. Like March of the Minis. And that's the only one that I played. I don't know. If I know there's other ones, but I don't know their names. And I'm not going to get Quick Attack for Combustion. I thought about it real quick, but decided to go no. And I hit bag. I want to hit Pokemon because I want to switch Gardevoir back out front. Alright, so with this, they are, for this game, to my knowledge, only this game, they are saying that if you buy it on 3DS, if you link your Nintendo account to your 3DS and your Wii U, you don't have to buy it on a Wii U, and vice versa. So that's cool. And I have to take a quick break. I'm sorry, my dog apparently ate some pizza and that was an issue. So I had to go take care of that real quick. So I was talking about cross-buying. This is something that they need to do more often. Like, a little bit ago, probably like a year ago at this point, they had what we call in the West Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, which is known as Super Mario 2, like the actual sequel to the original Super Mario Brothers. In Japan, they had that for free, but it was Wii U, like using the Nintendo rewards, they had it on there, but it was for Wii U only. But on the 3DS, I could buy it through that virtual console, and I don't understand why I couldn't do it for both. if it was free for one thing, but I can buy it on the other, I don't understand why I couldn't just get it for my 3DS, because I want to play that game, I really do! But I don't have a Wii U right now. So that's a cross-buying thing, and I'm liking it. I think they need to do that more often. I think that needs to be a thing that becomes a mainstay. All right. So after that, we had the high. This was the big thing, or at least to me, this was the big thing. Well, it leads into the big thing. So Hyrule Warriors is getting the Tingle DLC. Now, some of you who know your Zelda know that Tingle, I think first made his appearance in, I believe it was Majora, but I know he shows up in Wind Waker, even though they're two separate timelines. Don't get into a timeline war in the comments, please. This isn't even a Zelda video, although it's probably going to turn into one, real quick. So, they're getting the Majora DLC, known as the Tingle DLC, because we're getting Majora's Mask 3D very soon, like I think January 5th, I think I heard, or something. They didn't make the game easier, they made it more convenient. There's a lot of side quests in that game. I have not played through the game, because I have it for the Nintendo 64. The reason I haven't played through it is just because it's so much of a hassle. Because the saving in that game is just completely... It's not that it's hard, it's that it's just inconvenient. So they made the saving a little more convenient, and keeping order, like keeping track of the side quests and when and where you have to be on which days, it's been made a lot more convenient using, there's like an in-game thing, and it's really convenient. So there's that. And it looks phenomenal. It really does. And now for those of you who are getting the new 3DS with the additional circle pad, the only advantage that you have over the people who don't, talking about Majora only, is that you can move the camera around 360. We can't. We can't do that freely unless we use the Circle Pad Pro, which is the add-on to add an extra circle pad for the older 3DSs. We can't do that unless we go out and buy one. There's a exclusive, well, not exclusive. What am I talking about? There is a special edition new 3DS XL. It's like it has Majora art. So that's cool. That's probably gonna be another thing that those people who like sell crap on Amazon and eBay, that's probably gonna be something that they buy like 7,000 of and then sell them for outrageous prices. It's $200 normally, but yeah. Real quick before I start talking about the new 3DS itself, is that now with the pre-ordering of Majora, you got like a little plastic skull kid. Well, those are all sold out. Those are done. That's done. Okay, that's a pipe dream. Unless you want to spend like freaking $7,000 trying to get one from one of the guys who sell them for absurd amount of prices on the internet. Real quick, this guy is giving us the TM for Secret Power. Secret Power in this game allows us to make secret bases. So if you see a tree like the one directly behind him, or those little room-like things in the side of mountains, use Secret Power there and you can make your own little secret base. This is the thing that carried on into Hoenn when you got to make an underground base. And the underground was a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie, that was a lot of fun. And I might actually be able to show that by the time we get to Platinum. But anyway, getting back to the new 3DS. It has face tracking, so and the face tracking helps with stabilizing the 3D mode, okay? See, when I first heard that, I was like, oh, the NSA is going to be watching me? But I guess they could still be? I don't know. But also, it's mainly used for stabilizing the 3D, alright? Another thing is that it has a better battery life, so you're going to be able to play your games longer without having to sit near a wall. It's going to have better processing power, which is going to... There are going to be some exclusive games for the new 3DS that the old 3DS can't play. Hopefully, there won't be like a Pokemon one that comes out. Because when there is, I'm going to have to go get a new 3DS. There's going to be nowhere... Because I want to play that thing day one. Like Alpha Sapphire, I played day one. I had to go through school because it came out on a Friday. Nintendo, what were you thinking? But yes, I eventually was able to play the game, and I had it finished that weekend because I wanted to play that game. I wanted to get, I wanted to complete. I wanted to see what it had in store. All right, and I was able to see that because because I played through the game. Now, the thing that's really pissing people off, other than they're like halfway through their generation and they're telling you, hey, get this one, it has better power and can play games better, is that it's not coming with the charger. So hopefully you held on to yours that you got with your DSi or your 3DS or your 3DS XL. Otherwise, if you're just jumping into the game, you need to strip out however many dollars it is to get a charger on top of buying your new console. So there's that. And I think that wraps up today. That's basically all I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the Nintendo Direct, and I did! And I talked about it for... Wow, that was only like a 10-minute engagement that took. It felt a little bit longer, but actually it might be because I did have to pause it, and that resets the timer, but not the recording. So this is probably over 15 minutes? I don't know how long it actually is, but this is where we're going to be leaving off for today. So in the next video, we'll be hitting Fall Arbor Town, and we'll be doing the next part of the story. I don't know what else to say other than I can't wait for Majora 3D. I really want it, and I think with the conveniences they made, I will actually be able to get through Majora and say, hey, guess what I did? I completed The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.